Hey, it's Bladen. Welcome back to my tutorials. To BT-7274. This level starts off with like a pretty long cutscene, so I just skip through that. We end up in this pod here. It's been a fast pace actually. You can do a super glide here at the start. You can just take the basic light off straight pattern all the way to the end. This guy will stomp down, just another long cutscene. With 18-hour skip, it should just okay, it didn't work. Usually when the pin stomps down there, we'll skip right to the NCO save. I'm going to show that again though. Super glide. You don't need to do super glide here, you can just like jump and hold slide. That also works, doesn't really matter too much. And then there. But there's a frag you can do here. I will show that off. I'm actually doing like 7 inputs at the start here. We're doing a like neutral, sprint, and then a super glide, hold and A all at the same time. Mess it up there. Try that again. All those 7 inputs. Throw it down. Kind of messed it up. Whoops. There's like a specific, I don't know if it's like a shell or something on the ground. Basically this thing right here. I want to throw the frag down like right before that. Frag makes no sense. So no lurch. Throw the frag down about there. So that's a pretty good boost. You can jump off the log, just another slide up pattern to the end. So that one more time. So that's a pretty good boost. And you get to this cutscene. We have the auto load 18-hour skip on. We just cut to the NCO save. Bombs aren't there. I'm gonna do it manually though, because I don't have live split open. So we put on a helmet here. We're gonna do hold back and jump twice. Let's do a normal wall jump off of that. Light up over here. Hold E. Oh, whoops! I kind of messed up. You want to pick up the EVA on the ground there. You could also pick up the R2301, as it called. I don't remember. Mainly just want the EVA. Gonna slide up all the way over here, crouch kick there, and get to this ledge. For that one more time. Try and explain it a bit more. So jump back twice, wall jump. Very small strafes here, because if you strafe too hard, you'll actually overshoot the ledge there. And we'll do a crouch kick, tap strafe back in. Another crouch kick here, and up here. There is actually a frag that I like to do here. Don't do this if you're a beginner though. It's not even close to worth it. So the same opening here. We're gonna pick up the EVA, but when we crouch kick here, that's when I'm gonna pull the frag. Tap strafe. And on the third slide hop, I throw it straight down. And it's the same thing from there, but just faster. Take another crouch kick, and you end up here. So, we get to this ledge. You don't want to like walk straight up to it because it's kind of a slow mantle. I like to like stand back like a little bit and then jump, so the animation is a bit shorter. And sometimes you can actually just like straight up land on top, kind of like that. Yeah, just stand back like one step and then jump to it. That'll work. So we get up here, we're gonna look this way and then strafe left after jumping. I want to strafe a bit harder than that though, so we don't bump into the rock. Maybe do like a tap strafe there. And then you come over here. If you don't do this jump to the right first, you can just like try to like wing slide over here. You'll find that the spacing get a bit awkward. I'm trying to go over this gap. Pretty easy to fall straight down. That's why we do the jump right here. Just wanna ride this wall, do a C-flip off. Pretty simple. Take a crouch kick there. and take the speed all the way to here, and until you get here. Do a normal wall kick off that last wall. So there's a bit of a harder strat that you can do here. We'll do the same opening, jump, turn around. We're gonna do a double wall kick here. So we do a strafe kick on the first wall kick there. And then you can lurch back into the wall. I usually don't though. I just kind of strafe back into it most of the time. This is a hard strat though. You want to try and get the first strafe kick like high up and pretty far back, so that you have room to do the crouch kick for the second wall kick. Let's see if we can get a good one here. That was okay. You want to get like 50 or so speed into that platform afterwards. There's a pretty good one. And that's the same line from here, except faster. So you can go like 60 over here, wall kick up here, and then you get over here. So this is called circle room. Usually you go all the way around. We have a little skip here. You want to grab this wall, jump off, lurch in this one, come to this wall, and then just kind of climb up like that. That was pretty fast though, so I'll show that again. So grab this wall, jump off. You can actually make this work without lurching back into this wall, but I find it's easier if you just deliberately take the lurch. So jump off, hold A and W, or whatever your forward and left keys are. So lurch back in, climb up a little bit. I like to go to this left side, but I've seen some people also go to the right side. What you definitely don't want to do though is go in the middle, because you can get crouch locked pretty easily here. You have to like take a step back and it's kind of awkward. Yeah, once again, go to this diagonal wall. You don't want to go too high so you don't bonk this. Kind of go at like a mid-range height. Go over here. You can wall run this. Hold on. You want to jump off this wall, jump off this one, and take a C-fab off this last wall here. Do it one more time. Lurch back in. Go to this side. Jump up. C-fab. And then you come up here. Jump off. C-fab. So I take a crouch kick here. That's kind of the new hot strat there. C-fab. Crouch kick. Kill these two guys. Tap strafe. Tap strafe. Kill this guy. Do a B-hop here. Crouch kick. Jump off the plant there. Let's go plant strat. You don't have to go off the plant though. I'll try and show like an easier line. So lurch back in, climb up. B-fib, crouch kick, kill these two. Tap strafe, tap strafe. B-hop. You can kind of just go on that rock there, and that kind of works. And usually you can make it across, and just kind of flub there a little bit. B-hop, crouch kick. Go for plant, beam hop. You can either like charge straight at those guys, or you can go over top of them. It's usually going to be like sliding on top of their heads, or you can land on this rock here, which is not too bad either, and just completely jump over all of them. Crouch kick, tap strafe, kill this guy. I like to slow myself down here a little bit, so if I'm going over 40, I like to slow down to like mid 30-ish. If you go too fast there, it kind of messes up the whole routes. Just a bit too hard to control. Up strafe, hold back a little bit. And if I don't get the B-hop there, that's fine. You can just grab this wall. Oh, this is actually kind of annoying. Grab it, C-pip off. And then you don't actually have to go for the plane. You can just land right beside that. And it also works. I'm gonna do like one more full clip of this. Crouch kick, shoot, tap strafe, kill you. B-hop, crouch kick, plant strat, beam hop. You can go off that rock there, you just did, and then you get over here. There is actually a frag you can do here. I'm gonna show that off. But once again, I wouldn't recommend this to beginners. Let me just get up here again. Crouch kick, tap strafe, tap strafe. And then we pull the frag like a little bit after jumping off that ledge there, and then we throw it down on that rock. And you carry the speed all the way through. Let's show that one more time. That was not a whole lot of speed I got from that frag. You can usually get up to like 60 and even more. Pull the frag. That's a good one. And if you're doing frags like early on in the level, you'd always like charge straight at those guys and kill them. Because you're actually going to need those frags back for like other frag boosts later in the level. Yeah, definitely want to kill those guys if you're doing like early frags here. When you get to this corner here, we're obviously going to keep speed. You want to jump into this wall, do a neutral strafe kick, or an NSK for short. If you try to do a crouch kick here, it just like won't work. For some reason with crouch kicks, you just kind of like slide down the wall, the next wall that you grab. I don't know why it works like that. That's why we do an NSK here. If you kind of grab the wall early, you get like a bad angle for your NSK. You want to just like do a C-feb, or not a C-feb, it's a normal feb, and just lurch back into the second wall, like that. The crowds are kind of in my way though. A lot of guys are in my way actually. Feb. You actually get away without the lurch. And you kind of get to this like back edge of the wall, and then we just C-feb off of this. I'm gonna try and show this in full motion. NSK. Gonna C-feb again there. That was a bit low in the C-feb though. Want to be like a little bit higher than that. NSK, grab the second wall, C-feb off. I'm gonna strafe all the way around. Come with this ramp, bam, jump. And crouch kick across here, and then we got our double jump. I'm gonna show that again. Also do a feb here, and then C-feb for the second wall. Strafe all the way around, shoot that prowler. And you want to go up the like full right side there. If you go anywhere else in that ramp, there's like a good chance that you like bonk a bunch of bad geo. Ideally you want to go like 40 at the top there, but it's pretty tough to get that. Do a normal feb, straight back in, E-feb. I want to do like a single tap strafe there, because it is a pretty tough line to get. C-feb. Like one tap strafe. Go up the right side. If you have good speed at the top, you can take a crouch kick like that. But usually you're gonna have to take a just like a normal wall run, and then C-feb at the end. Try and show that. Oh no, I have no speed here. Grab the wall, shoot this prowler, cloak, and then come across. Show that again. C-feb. Come tap strafe. Bam jump. C-feb. Shoot the first prowler. Cloak. Then we get over here. So coming into the section, you want to keep speed here. You're going to double jump through that wall there. You're going to take a C-feb off of here. Double jump to this wall. Crouch kick. I like to do just like string together some crouch kicks there. Could also just do normal wall kicks, if that's what your preference is. Just do a bunch of crouch kicks here. I like to aim for this like little cargo bin right here. That kind of lines you up nicely for the next spot that we're crouch kicking at. crouch kick. That can pick off this little metal beam on the wall. Come up here, kill the second drone. Just slide up here. Now, here's a pretty tough slide. You can either come like all the way up here and slide through. I don't really do this route though, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get it here. You basically like slide at the top here and like turn immediately. See if I can get it once. Kind of like that, but a bit faster. Oh, whatever. So here's what I do, actually. I usually slide from like all the way back here. And I try to curve all the way through. Just like that. And then you can pick up the first battery. And so after picking up the first battery, we're going to turn left immediately. We're going to take a slide immediately. 2 slide ops. We're going to want to land down here. And we're going to do our first slant boost of the game. This one actually has a pretty nice setup. You literally just want to like sprint off the edge here. And then just kind of slide down like that. We want to be aiming for our this first like gap, like the gap between the rocks, like opens up. So right at the top there is what you're aiming for. So we walk off and we strafe into that part, then jump about a second after. Do that one more time. Strafe into it, jump. I do a Norwich double jump and tap strafe. We're gonna pull a frag and throw it at those 3 guys. You want to aim for like the in between the 2 rocks here, or any of the rock surfaces really work. So one more time, strafe into the slant boost, jump, Norwich double jump, tap strafe. Pull the frag right before you hit the ground. Alright. This is a pretty tough line to hit sometimes though. Because like if you hit the slant boost, you're gonna be going like 30 or 40 out of the slide there. So here's what to do if you miss it. You like walk something. Oh no. When you come to this wall, you can either go either way. I don't think it really matters that much. You come around. I can just shoot these guys. Then put the battery in. You could also like cook a frag when you do that strat too. But it's a bit awkward. Come over here, defib. You could cook a frag if you want. Almost died, huh? Just put the battery in. So we're all dead. And we get to river jump. Alright, so here we get to river jump. We're gonna start off with a pretty hard frag. It's called BBRJ, or Boom Boom River Jump. So you want to pull the frag immediately after this cutscene. Do normal wall jump there. Don't do a wall kick. And then you just kind of carry the speed all the way through if you hit it well. This is a very hard frag to hit though. So as soon as you pull the frag, you want to slide and get on top of this plant here. You're gonna wall jump, then drop the frag like up here. So I kind of do like an arcing motion with my mouse. So I'll try and show it here. Pull the frag, slide, wall jump, and throw it up and to the right. It's still a bit finicky though, because it is really easy to get source fragged. So slide, wall jump, up and to the right. Just hope you get boosted. And that's BBRJ. Then you just carry the speed all the way through Ravine. I'm not going to show that yet. I do want to show what you do here if you either don't get the frag boost or you don't go for the frag boost. If you don't even want to mess with the frag boost at all, just do basically the same thing, but we're going to crouch kick off of here. The crouch kick, of course. The same thing, just slide. Crouch kick off of that. And this is actually like a ramp here. It's not actually like solid ground. Or not like a slide. We can actually just jump straight up that, so I just kind of B-hop all the way up, hold sprint, same space, and then you get up here. Alright, so if you miss BBRJ, and you get no boost, or a little boost, you do the same thing, literally just come on like this, these like rocks here, like kind of on the right side. If you go too far left, it won't work. If you go too far right, it won't work. You kind of want to get like right behind this plant. That's kind of how you line it up. Then just sprint, spam jump until you get up here. So here we're gonna learn a backup frag. We're just gonna wall run this and C-fab right at the end. And as we're C-fabbing, we're going to also pull the frag at the same time. We'll try and show it. I'll throw it down, then we get our speed back. So I C-fab. Actually did it wrong there, whoops. C-fab, double jump. I throw it at the peak of my instant double jump. So you wall run, C-fab, pull the frag. Do a jump, instant double jump, and throw it at the peak of the double jump. I'll try and show that one more time. At the peak, that was a little late. So this double jump after the C-fab, you want to do like pretty late. Make sure you're actually like landing on the other side and not like weirdly like bonking into it and losing speed. If you lose speed, it kind of messes up the whole setup. So I'll show this again. C-fab at the peak. There is a small chance you get source fragged, as with like any frag on this level. There you go. As soon as we hit that frag boost, we come into Ravine. It's probably like one of the hardest sections of the game. It's basically just a bunch of crouch kicks, chain back to back, and you basically just want to try and not lose speed through the entire thing. It's a pretty tough segment. I would not worry about being too great at it for start. We're just gonna try and keep speed all the way through here. Take a crouch kick off of here, shoot these two guys. Crouch kick, crouch kick. That one's a blind wall kick. But worry about that one. You don't get the leaning animation at all on blind wall kicks. So you gotta do the input like a bit earlier than you expect. Yeah. Pretty much just crouch kicks through the entire thing. I get weird space in there. I can like extended slide hop and then make it across. Hit these two guys. Miss the blind wall kick because it's hard. Crouch kick. Go to this wall. Crouch kick it across. I'm gonna slide off that little ledge right there. Come to the encampment. And then try and take the speed all the way through. That was a lot though, so I'm gonna go back through it. A bit of a slower pace. Once again. Crouch kick, shoot these two. Crouch kick, crouch kick. Tap strafe across, slide, double jump, land on there, hit that platform, land on top of the barracks there, wall kick over, and come all the way through here. It's a very long segment, and you got to keep speed through the entire thing. So this is a very hard segment to master, as you can probably tell. I'm gonna try and shoot as many times as possible. Shoot the two, blind wall kick there. Tap strafe across, slide, double jump, land there, on top of the barracks, tap strafe into this wall kick, and then tap strafe around here. If you're low on frags, you're gonna want to kill some of those grunts to get your frags back up. You are gonna need them to kill some enemies at the end. There is a alternate route they can take through encampment. There's that section with all the buildings at the end. I'll try and show up right now really quick. Straight across. You come over to this right side, and you go on top of the barracks on that side. The entry into that wall kick, though, at the end is really tough, though, if you take that line. You gotta tap straight for your life to get that. You can also do what I think Fizzy does. I think Silly does, too. You can wall kick off of this, because like the line is pretty harsh. Just imagine you're coming off of this barracks here. You want to go off that wall. It's a bit nicer. But you can always go around, but it's really hard. You gotta tap strafe or spam strafe, like super hard to hit that. So obviously this is like a very hard segment. So chances are something's gonna go wrong. So let's go through all the backups. So if you like bonk somewhere in the ravine here, it's not really a backup strat. You really just want to go for like crouch kicks, take the same route, try to get your speed back up. Let's say you don't have enough speed to go over to the barracks here. You just want to come below and over on the left side, and float, so this turret doesn't hit you, although you still hit me. Cheating. Then you take a wall kick off those little like circular objects. I don't know what to call them. Do you want to be going like at least 60 to go on top of the barracks? If I'm going like 50, I know to go around to the side and up that direction. So generally you want to try and jump off of either this piece of metal right here or this one, which is a bit better. And then you slide off, jump, and then go for a wall kick off this circular thing, and then make your way up here. At the top. Come through here. Don't block those guys. I'm gonna try and kill those two. Uncrouch here and just kind of try and like wall kick off these two walls in the corner, and then land up here. So usually it's gonna end up with like a mantle on either side. But yeah, that's Ravine and encampment. Really hard section. I wouldn't worry about getting it like perfect. You're shutting out. It's just like really hard, so don't worry too much. So then we get to the shipwreck. We're just gonna want to glide right away and stop. We get over here. We're going to jump to the left of this like beam here, and then back in, and then grab the wall. We're going to do wall jump, do the same thing, and then slide up all the way through here. Tap straight around there, and then get over here. Try that one more time. Pretty basic. Go over here, tap strafe. I like the spam strafe here actually. Be a bit better of an angle. Up, diagonal jump in. Got a tap strafe there because my angle is pretty bad. Slide through here. You want to do whatever you can to make sure you like actually slide through here and not just like walk through. That's kind of slow. But at all costs, always try to like get a good like speed slide through here. That's gonna be like the fastest way to do that. That's so you get in here. There's like a vent up there that we want to like try and keep our momentum through. So there's a setup to do that. We grab this wall, double jump, and then wall kick and jump into there. Or not wall kick, but like do a feb or a c-feb. So grab this wall, double jump, and then spam jump all the way through here. Try it again. Grab the wall, double jump, then jump into it. Spam spacebar, jump. Then we get over here. This is where the second battery is. So you drop down here, just hold back, grab the wall, and do a c-fib. You can just like not bother with c-fib and just kind of like drop down and slide. The c-fib's just not hard, so just go for it. It's faster, pretty easy too. The really good vent, you can keep speed like all the way through, but it's really hard to get. So grab the second battery. We're on to another slant boost. We're gonna pull our other gun here because it's it has longer range. And then we do the second slant boost. I just want to walk off this edge here, and we're gonna like strafe into that hole there. Kind of like this, then hold slide. And I got a little bit of speed there. That was decent. But ideally you want to be going like 70 out of that. Pull out other gun. You want to be like, how do I explain this? You want to be like shoving yourself into like the left side of the ramp there. And that gives you like the angle you need there. That's the wrong load. Push guns, strafe around. And then jump out. That wasn't a great boost either. Walk off, strafe around, strafe back, and then jump. That was pretty good. Oh, actually hit my head there, that sucked. Then you want to take a crouch shake off of this, and just go all the way through to BT. I'll try and get a full clip of this. That was pretty bad. There's gonna be a lot of cuts on this. That's pretty good speed, going 70 there. Take the crouch kick there and just slide up all the way to the end here. Getting the slant boost here isn't too important. Like if I'm going 40 here, it's really not the end of the world. You can literally just take the same route. Take the crouch kick again. Jump up here and not block that sucked. But you literally just take the same route. You can just slide up over here. And then we gotta kill these specters before we can insert the battery. What we're gonna do here is pull the frag, jump up, toss it down there, and throw the second frag up there, which kills the fourth guy. Show that again. Jump, toss the frag down, throw it over the grass there. And before this one explodes, you want to look like back over to these guys, because sometimes usually they won't all die. It's pretty tough to hit a good frag here. So throw the frag for this one after a second, and then clean up any guys that are still left. Then if you get unlucky, this guy will also survive. And then you just shoot him when he comes down. Do that one more time. I can get a proper clip here. That guy explodes in the background, and we can put the battery in. And that's like the main bulk of the level. We just got Titan tutorial left. It's a bit RNG. And a pretty slow, boring section. But we're going to show it anyway, because it's pretty important. I'll admit I'm not really the greatest at this section. We get to here. Going to use our shield immediately. Aim at the corner of that bush right there. Kind of missed this last guy though. And just vortex shield the first guys that come out. When we get to the two drones here, we're going to catch those bullets and kill the one up top. And then go back down to kill the rest. It's kind of RNG whether you kill the last two guys though, because of the spread of the vortex shield. Oh, that guy didn't die. Rockets. Gonna rocket these drones instantly. Gonna rocket these guys up top right. There's gonna be like 3 or 4 of them. Kill these two on the left, vortex shield, catch their bullets again, kill the drones underneath, and just rocket everything else. Just spam rockets. And that's Titan tutorial. It's kind of a weird RNG section. Doesn't really matter how well you do this section, because it's pretty RNG. We're gonna come over here at the top dialogue. We're gonna look over this direction. That's gonna spawn manip the Titan. And then we're gonna do the no use strat. So we come this corner here, drop the electric shock, and then just go for headshots. Put up a vortex shield, and then shoot those bullets right back at the brute. And I come over to... This is my setup for the ending here. I come up to this rock. I'm gonna wait for Ishin. Then at Ishin. Then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him. And then when he starts talking again, I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot him Do 2 dashes.
我们必须动作快。
Then walk to the end. And that's BT.